What are we doing today?
We are doing
9 and 10.
9 and 10. That nothing happened.
nothing.
Lots of yelling.
Of course.
Lots of screaming in these
Yeah.
episodes.
Always.
Are you sure it's not 10 and 11?
No, it's 9 and 10.
I think. I don't know.
No, it is 10 and 11.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
10 and
I was
11.
about to say, I know for sure it's at least 10.
I know I watched
Because we did
them.
5, we did 6 and 7, we did 8 and 9, 10, 11.
10, 11.
And then we're
Yeah.
going to watch
2
12
more.
and 13.
Yeah.
Yep. Welcome to the Who Chill podcast. I'm your host, Chill.
They better be really good.
Yeah. Today we're being presented with Attack on Anime. Attack on Titan coverage is continuing.
Seizure number 1.
That's right.
Today's coverage is episode 10 and 11. Episode 10 is titled Response, The Struggle for Trost Part 6. Aaron's sudden transformation comes as a shock to both the garrison and his fellow cadets. Armin decides to put his life on the line and argue for Aaron's sake before the captain fires, but the man is unmovable. However, the confrontation is resolved when the arrival of Commander Pixis, who desires to follow the plan which Armin has devised to seal the breach in the wall rose.
Captain Pixis is a real one, I'm not going to lie.
He really is. He was badass. And so, kind of from what I remember the episode...
He's a drunk.
You know, comes with the territory.
I guess.
He can hold his liquor.
Apparently, because he's drinking all the time.
So I think the episode starts off a bunch of cadets, and they're freaking out because Trost is still being overrun.
I don't want to die. Send me back. I want to die.
God, I wanted to shoot that dude in the face
I was about to
myself.
say, can someone just please just
Take him out.
off of his head already? Like, please.
And so then there's John, Ryan, Roberto, Marco, Annie, and a couple others.
Sure.
They hear a big boom. Kind of zooms in on Rhina, and he's like,
It's smoke inside the wall.
What's going on?
Shit.
They said that looks like Titan steam.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
And so they zip up, and then we're brought right back to the end of where last episode was, where there's this big half Titan where Aaron and
Mikasa
Armin
and Armin.
Mikasa.
Right?
He's getting it.
Mikasa is like, hey, Armin, you're going to be the one that has to talk us out of this. Like, our life's literally in your hands. And Armin's just like,
We trust you. You got it.
okay.
You got a
this
big
big
dog.
dog.
You have
we
the
got it.
passion. You have the ability to strategize.
You have the words.
What is there are 2 ways out of this? We prefer this.
Right?
Yeah.
What do you think? We'll go with whatever you think. Yeah.
We can either run or we can stay and try to fight.
Yeah, and make him understand.
Right.
And old crackhead, what's his name? No.
Oh, the captain?
Yeah.
I think it's just captain. I don't think they
Dude, that
I
needs.
thought it was Commander something.
Captain Dickwad.
Yeah.
Captain
He needs to go to
been-
sleep for like
yeah.
3 days.
Captain been awake for way too long.
No.
For sure.
Good God.
All he wanted to do was kill him. That's it.
Bro was like, yeah, I'll hear you out. Just kidding. Kill him anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he really did.
Seriously.
Like you're like, I'll hear you out.
Yeah.
Kill him.
Titan.
Oh, God.
That's something a Titan would
That
say.
Kill
guy's
it.
got
That's something a
the
Titan
darkest
sympathizer would
circles.
say.
Yep.
And Armin kind of strategized, and he's just kind of like, all right, well, Aaron's a Titan. He's fighting for us, so he's literally the best chance we have at having this happen.
Yeah.
And that captain's just like, absolutely not. So he
No,
raises
kill
his arms up, and he's about to give the command to strike another one. And
Good old Pixis says, nah, stay that.
how about what we hear this Armin kid
Yeah,
out?
let's
So-
hear him. He's got a plan. We can
I
do
think
it.
there's more to him. I'm curious. I might be wrong, but I feel just a little bit of shadiness, and I don't know
Yeah.
what it.
Pixis?
Well, I don't know if he states it in this episode or the next one, but Lee's theory basically kind of came half true because what was your theory? Like something about the central government being in control,
Central government's using the Titans as population control.
which is exactly what
What
he
they
said.
what they said they did when they sent out the 250,000
Yeah.
to fight the Titans. It was just they knew they were going to lose. They
Right.
sent them out anyway because we couldn't feed them anyway.
Yeah.
So I don't trust the government at all.
I'm not a big fan
Yep.
of the government.
Right.
Not a fan.
30 on 30.
Pixis is, I think he's up walking down along the wall, and he's like, this is going to be it then, right? Armin kind of explains his plan is that,
We're gonna take this rock
yeah,
and push it somewhere else.
yeah, basically. But they're going to take this big boulder, they're going to take it, and they're going to have Aaron transform in his Titan, pick it up, carry it all the way over to the hole where Wall Rose is busted open.
Dude, just kick that.
He's gonna
I
pack
gotta
it
say,
in.
from the get-go, I said this plan has a lot of holes in it.
Well, there's one hole, but-
Literally, yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to say, it was like
Like,
a literal
so-
hole in
Well,
it.
I'm just saying,
A lot
like,
of gray area.
well, like
Lot
one,
of-
we don't know if we can lift it. 2, he doesn't even know if he can control himself.
Right.
You know, like
Yeah,
if-
about that.
yeah, like he didn't hurt them before, but he
Right.
also had Titans to distract him. Yeah, I was like, this seems kind of shady.
It's kind of
but-
ballsy.
Yeah,
See how it works out.
yeah, we'll see how it works.
Maybe
out.
if they painted the boulder as a Titan, maybe then
Yeah.
he would, like,
You probably
attack.
just turn into smaller boulders.
Right.
True.
So let's get
Whittle up
into
that.
episode 11.
Yes.
Which is called Idle, the Struggle for Trost Part 7.
This starts on top of the wall, right?
Yeah. Commander Pixis announces the plan to seal Wall Rose with a boulder in the city, but the soldiers and cadets are reluctant to follow. Given the dire circumstances, Pixis convinces the troops to take the risk. Under the command of the garrison elite squad, Aaron approaches the boulder while the soldiers distract the Titans. However, upon transforming into his Titan form, Aaron immediately attacks Mikasa.
I do mean
Yeah.
immediately. Like,
Immediately.
this dude turned around and just...
Wow. Yeah. So before we get into that, though, I really think one of my favorite scenes of the first couple episodes of this is that Pixis is up on top, and he's just straight up like, this is the work of hundreds of years of science that we've been able to put into Aaron Yeager. He's going to be able to transform it into Titan at will. It's kind of a bold-faced lie.
Right.
Basically
Just
what
making
he's-
it up as he goes.
is
Right.
what he's telling
Right.
these guys, just to try and get them a little bit. And in the meantime, they've got that captain, and everybody's freaking out, like, "Oh, I don't want to go."
Who was the girl that was with Pixis?
Oh, I'm not sure. The glasses.
Yeah,
and-
with like the silver hair.
Yeah.
This
I'm
dude,
not sure what her
this lady went
name is.
on and on about how everybody's lives is riding on this and would
Yeah.
not shut up about the fact that they're people. Like, I get it, bro. I understand.
Every single one
Like
of you
when
is a
she
person.
when she started listing out names, I'm like, are you really gonna list out every single soldier's name right
I kind
now?
of thought that was super shitty
Yeah.
because I know that she was trying to like say you have to make it count, and you have to, but at the same time, if he didn't do it, y'all are dead.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Putting a lot of pressure on the man.
You're putting a lot of pressure, but also instead of the people he's killing, list all the people he could save.
right?
Yeah.
If you do this correctly, list all those same people and say these are the people that you could save that have been living together and their families and
And think about it like this: those same people that you're wanting him to protect are the ones that were almost about to kill him.
right. Yeah, who was that said that? What was her name?
I don't remember her name.
Yeah, she has glasses.
She's kind of the second
a
lieutenant
bitch.
too. Yeah. Commander.
It's not even like the badass kind, like Annie or Mikasa. It's just kind of like
right.
mopey.
Motivation through scare.
Yeah,
Right.
just pessimistic.
Yeah, seriously.
Same with the captain. It's motivation through fear. It's fear tactics. And, whenever all of these cadets are just like, we're going to die. We're going to die. I'm just going to go AWOL. And the captain's like, if you go AWOL, I'm going to kill you right now, right where you stand, dead.
Dundee.
And
Yeah.
Pixis comes along, and I love Pixis because he's like, anybody that goes AWOL, I completely forgive him.
It's fine.
Completely forgive him. But
Go
just
ahead, go,
know,
pussy.
The biggest mind game of all time.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's like, well, now I'm not going to leave because
You said I could.
you said you could. I can't.
But his
I'm
but,
like-
but his reasoning is this whole plan hinges on this one attack, and if we don't get it done, then you're going to be Titan food anyway. So
You want to leave now or you want to leave later? I don't care. Either
you're
way.
going to get eaten. Yeah, you have the chance of
Die
being eaten by a
here
Titan
or
Yeah.
die later.
later. Exactly. You choose.
Later.
Later.
Bye.
And Armin, who's sitting up top, and he's talking to a bunch of strategists from the.
Yeah, he was talking to one of the other important guys that were with Pixis. I don't remember which one.
No, and I don't think they're necessarily named, but
Probably going to die in the next episode anyway, so who
Maybe.
cares? Who cares?
But his plan is that instead of sending all of the scouts all at once, they're just going to have an elite unit that draws the Titans away.
Yep.
Dangle off the wall. Try to, got a dollar for you.
Right.
Oh, you'll be quicker than that.
Here's my foot.
Oh, little snack.
Almost got it. Almost got it.
Gotta be quicker than that.
Right. Which I think was a
Pretty smart.
pretty smart plan
And
by
it worked.
Armin. Yeah.
It worked.
So
but,
far. Yeah.
Aaron
So-
kind of loses his shit.
Yeah, Aaron starts zipping through, and again we get awesome ODM, angles of
Flying.
the history of the area.
Zipping
It gets
through.
really
Insane.
low to the ground.
Yeah,
too.
it's really
I'm
cool.
like, dude,
He gets
that's
so low to
dangerous.
the ground that he crashes into a building.
Yeah, and then
Whoops.
bites his thumb. Boom, turns into
What
a
a weird
Titan.
trigger.
And we're like,
Right.
all right, yeah, right.
It's a very specific thing to do.
I think you
Right.
could just hurt him anywhere, and he would turn
Yeah.
into a Titan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's just a defense mechanism for him.
I don't think it's
He's in
I don't
danger
think it's
and-
specifically the thumb. It's just
Anywhere.
anywhere on his
Yeah.
hand.
like a signature. Just like
Yeah.
I'm gonna bite my thumb because
It's there.
it's cool
There we go.
looking.
Yeah. And
And-
he heals himself, obviously, when
Yeah.
he turns into the Titan, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Right, turns into a Titan, and we're like, all right, let's see how this plan plays out. And then
Turns around and punches the building Mikus is in.
Yeah. Boom.
Yeah, they show him like in front of the rock, I think, and then he turns and screams and punches.
Right?
Now we don't see what he hits, or we don't know until the next episode. But we are made to believe that he punched Kissa.
I feel like they're gonna have to make like a quick change in the plan, and they're gonna have to like let go of some of the Titans, so he has some kind of motivation to like not attack his own guys.
Right.
Yeah,
Because I feel like that's the only motivator he's got.
they're gonna have to figure. He's got to figure out. He's only been the Titan the one time.
Yeah.
It's not like he's an expert.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, 1.5.
Figure it out.
Yeah, the other one was gross.
The other one was just basically a decaying corpse.
Stupid tiny eyeball.
I want to know how they stopped it. Like, was it because he caught the cannonball? Or?
I think it was just because it needed
That's
to be.
all that was needed.
Yeah, he needed to be quick and like defend, so that's all that
Yeah.
was made.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
So, okay.
I'll buy that.
Just blocks the cannonball, and that's enough.
Yeah.
Thoughts before we leave
Nope.
off for the next?
Just lots of yelling in this, and everyone knows how I feel about the anime. I will say I probably should watch it subbed instead of dubbed, but it's easier to watch it dubbed.
Okay.
I mean,
but
So why do you think that?
Because it kind of drives me crazy how they try to fit the sentence into English. And
Okay.
They talk like this, and they talk really fast, and it doesn't flow.
Yeah.
I catch it all the time.
it.
Yeah, they do that with like every anime because like the lips are synced with the Japanese vocals.
Right.
So when they have to dub it with English, it's just kind of
do it
like
really fast. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you watch it with subtitles too?
Yeah, I do.
You do?
Yeah.
And so no.
he won't let me watch it with subs.
He's-
I watch
No, I can't.
I'll
everything
let
with
you watch.
subtitles.
If you want to watch
Yeah,
it with
seriously,
subtitles,
dude.
go right ahead.
I
don't
feel
care.
like I catch more when I watch anything with subtitles.
Right.
Like even TV shows I watch with subtitles.
So, not to trigger the wrong crowd, but
Oh God.
Logan and I have been watching One Piece. This is
Yeah.
Attack on Anime. Here we go. Is that the arc that we're on? It's like Raid, where Luffy is going through level by level. Okay?
Yeah.
He runs across like a group of, let's just say, a lot of these guys are wearing a lot of fishnets.
Whoa.
Okay.
Got it. Okay.
Whoa.
And so when he's talking in English, it's like, "Oh, I'm the queen."
Yeah.
And then the sub is, "Oh, I'm the queen of the transvestites." And we're like, "All right, okay."
Well, which is it?
Wait,
Let's
is this
see how it goes.
is this people that like if they touch you, you turn into a woman?
So there,
Or a
this,
man.
This guy is
No, I think it's just woman. I don't know. I've only seen a
devil
clip of it.
fruit power, because that's like their thing. Is that person's devil fruit power is that if they inject you, they can put you like give you hormones. Okay. And some of it can be like, oh, I'm giving you a strength hormone, or I'm giving you an energy hormone. And
They're like Zelda fairies.
yeah. Well, no, it's this one.
If they were
person.
like-
Oh.
okay,
They're
And
like souped up.
you can- if you're a dude, you could. Oh, I'm giving you feminine hormones, and it'll turn you into a girl just right then and there. And then
That's crazy.
same vice versa, though.
That's kind of an insane power to have. I'm not even gonna lie.
Oh, I know. And here's the thing too: is that it's not like it came out today. It came out like 15 years ago.
Well,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
anyway,
A little ahead of its time.
yeah. So anyway, back to Attack on Titan. Any final thoughts for this episode?
I mean, these two were
Set up.
story setup driven. Nothing super exciting at all happens in
Screaming.
them. Lots
A lot
of
of
inner
screaming.
monologue. Lots of screaming.
Yeah.
They were okay. Nothing. I don't think they were anything special.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, we'll see you all next week. We'll be watching episodes 12 and 13 for your
All right.
pleasure. So we'll see you then.
Bye.
Oh,
Boy.